We will be graphing number 14. So to graph f from f prime, we can first see that there's a maximum on the graph of f at this point because f prime is at 0, and f prime goes from positive to negative. There will be a minimum on the graph of f at this point because f prime is at 0, and f prime goes from negative to positive. We also know that there is a point of inflection at x equals 0 because that is where f prime has a horizontal tangent line, meaning f double prime is 0. We're sure that this is a point of inflection because the slopes of f prime, or basically what f double prime is, will change from negative to positive. The directions say that there is a horizontal asymptote on the x-axis, so let's draw that in. F would increase where f prime is positive, which would be here, and f would decrease where f prime is negative, which would be over here. F will change from concave down to concave up at the point of inflection. And we need to make sure that f approaches 0 as x approaches positive and negative infinity because there is a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. So this time, let's go from f prime to f double prime. From f prime, we can see that there's a relative minimum at x equals 0, which is where the slope of the tangent line is equal to 0. This means that the graph of f double prime will have an x-intercept at x equals 0. From x equals negative infinity to 0 on f prime, the graph is decreasing, which means that the graph of f double prime will be below the x-axis from that interval. From x equals 0 to positive infinity, the graph of f prime is increasing, so the graph of f double prime will be above the x-axis from x equals 0 to positive infinity. From the left of f prime, the slope begins at a number close to 0, then gets more negative. The slope is most negative here, so the graph of f double prime will be the most negative here on f double prime, and there will be a minimum. After that, the slope gets more positive and approaches 0. Therefore, f double prime will also go to y equals 0. From 0 to positive infinity, the slope starts to get more positive, and the slope reaches its most positive value here. This means that the graph of f double prime will have its greatest value here as well, and it'll be a maximum. After that, the slope decreases and approaches 0, meaning the graph of f prime will also decrease and approach 0.